Hello everybody, this is Blast. Here I am again. It's episode 3, I think, of my Around the World in 80 Days. We're on day 7, so we're almost 10% of the way on our journey. Oh, so we should be 10% of the way around the world, almost. We're on a train, we're travelling from Berlin to Warsaw. So the newly amalgamated German Reich Railways made a political point of their efficiency to quiet any nationalist rumblings. The departures left at the moment they claimed, not a second before, not a second after. Suspecting as much, I attempted to plan ahead, loading all the luggage a full hour early and ensuring Monsieur Fogg was installed the moment the guards lifted the gate. However, in my preparations, I left my own ticket behind. Oh no, do I buy a forgery from an old one with two? Oh, do I jump the barrier? Jump the barrier. Which turn led to a small army of guards who chased me down the platform, catching my arms just as the train doors closed. Oh, I spent the night in the station's private cell while my gracious captor sent a wire to Warsaw for Monsieur Fogg to consider bailing me out upon his arrival. See, the thing is, you know, German efficiency and all that, I didn't want a forged ticket, because they would have spotted that. They're very good. Let's look at the news while I'm travelling. Artificer expedition rumoured for North Pole. Okay, well. So I presume I'm on the express on my own, yes. I spent the day in prison, pacing backwards and forwards with nothing to do but chew my fingernails to the quick and curse myself roundly. Was this the end of my adventure around the world? Surely not, but then, the keys rattled in the door. One of the guards informed me that Monsieur Fogg had vouched for me. A gentleman's word needs no further proof, and so they hauled me from the cell and put me on the next train. I've never been so grateful to be aboard a locomotive. I have no money. What's happened to the money? Let's look at the news. Fogg splits from Valais. Is this the end? No. Hopefully, Fogg, he'll be there in Warsaw, sorting out the journey from there. That's going to be great. I was away. The countryside rolled past. I spent the journey relaxing. There's nothing I can do about it. A few hours without a master to tend, what a luxury. Monsieur Fogg met me on the platform as I stepped from the train. Apology on my lips. But he interrupted me. He says, "Come along, Passepartout," he said, and turned on his heel. I hurried after him into the town. I'm courageous. You're quite the flamboyant type, I see, he says. So look, we're in Warsaw. Brilliant. The evening jackets could earn us well here, so let's go to what? Sell for 600 maybe. Now accordions are valuing Athens. Yep. Helsinki's the wrong way, but Minsk isn't. What's the monkey wrench for? Part of an engineer's set. Fur coat. Russian gentleman's wardrobe set. I think we're going to head south anyway. I'm not sure Athens will be. I'm going to buy this. I'm going to buy that. Right, we're having that. Okay, so what else can I do? Good to see we're well armed with that monkey wrench. Of course we are. Of course we are. So let's have a look at the plan from here. Where am I? Let's zoom out a little bit. I want to be going down, really. Down this way somewhere, I think. Or, you know, we could end up going Odessa or something. What other options have I got? I've got airship up to Stockholm, which arrives tomorrow. In fact, that's the only option really, apart from going backwards. I can't go there. Trans-Siberian Express runs there. We could go to Stockholm, and I've got a route then to St. Petersburg, and I can get to Moscow after that. I've got no other route. We're going on the... Oh, what? David Wugun. W-Gun. No idea what all that is. Okay, so it looks like plan. Okay, so I'm at Warsaw. Let's see. Right, so I've done the plan. We're in the hotel, staying the night. It's day 10. We walk the streets of Warsaw, feeling the air of a different continent all around. In less than 2 generations, the Tsars have made this little outpost all their own. Signs of dissent on the corner? Yeah, we'll do that. For on every building project in the city there were glued pamphlets declaring the Russians to be dogs, fiends and Philistines. Should we look further? We're looking further. We need another way out, rather. We saw no disturbances. It seems all the revolutionary types have been rounded up and shot, probably. In fact, our hostelier told us later that the pamphlets themselves are produced by machines, buried by the rebels during the Troubles. No one has yet found them to switch them off. Right. I think I'm happy to depart. I'm happy to get on this balloon, aren't I? That's the only way out. We're going up there. We're going to Stockholm on the Baltic ferry. Departing in 25 minutes. Mild seas, cold weather. Okay, well, no, let's go. We're going. It's the only route I've got. I could have explored Warsaw more and maybe got a different route out, but this is a good way to travel. It's a carriage to Gdansk in an efficient little steam car, and then boarded the Baltic Express, a luxurious ship that rivaled the best that European trains could offer for comfort. So let's have a look at the news. Yes, we know. We're on day 10 already. Is there any more conversation coming? Oh, it looks cold. I enjoyed myself. Talking to other passengers. Trying to gather information for our next leg. Learning from a nervous Mongolian madam that Karimskaya hosts an outpost of the Artificers Guild, which are doing the North Pole trip. By nightfall, so where's that? That'll be Russia then, won't it? By nightfall, we were rounding the point into Stockholm Harbour. The lights were lit and the streets filled with an icy fog. The Ultimatar should be quite valuable here, but the market's not open until tomorrow. So, what's now? So I've got Helsinki, haven't I? It departs in 2 days. Departure could be altered. Can I get it cheaper? £750 tomorrow. Tomorrow. We're having it. Tomorrow, 9 AM. We're doing that. We're doing that. How do I okay it? It would seem we cannot travel this way today. I know that. I know, mate. Right. Okay. But how do I just click back here? I've not quite got the hang of this yet. So let's hotel for the night. In the morning we want to try and sell these. Oh, we'll pass the night here. He seems fairly happy. We found our hotel to be very well appointed, and we're glad of it, because the streets outside became fearfully cold as night fell. I've never been to Stockholm, so it's a wonder people can live in such a chilly place, I remarked to my master, giving me a look even chillier in response. People, he replied, live everywhere, like ants. From the way he turned his head, it was clear that Monsieur Fogg found my remark distasteful, but he made no particular rejoinder. Relations have deteriorated slightly, but I am still zestful. I was zestful before. Right, bag. I can sell something here, can't I? I think we can get rid of this. Sell it? Yeah, just sell it. We just made room in the bag, that's all. Market by Explorer. Well, let's explore then. New routes discovered! Here we go! Well, they're the same routes as before. We met a middle-aged Swede by the name of Sven, who offered to show us around during the day. The city was undergoing vast development everywhere. New land was being dredged from the water. Great monstrous machines moved the very earth as buildings made of granite slabs rose like Egyptian temples, block by block, almost as we watched. We are building the future here in Sweden. We are very advanced, Sven told me. Do you have good transportation? I asked on behalf of my master, who would never, of course, lower himself to ask the question directly. The best, he replied, but specifics was somewhat harder to come by. I asked about Russia. Our northerly route was destined to cross the Tsar's borders soon. Sven looked thoughtful. Russia is not a very happy place, he said, suddenly turning Russian. Though getting him to say more than that was impossible. We took our leave and he seemed almost sorry to see us go. I suspect he was a lonely soul. We need to leave. We need to be going. But I thought we'd already done that. I thought we'd already said that that was going to go today. Tomorrow at 9 AM. That's what we want. Okay. Yeah, let's just stay over. So 9 AM. We're going. As night fell. I'm going to run him some service. Relations have strengthened slightly. I'm in roaring health, but we must make haste. No, let's go, let's go. I'm all for it. We're off. Arrived today. Baltic ferry. We're going. Embark. We're going. Mild seas and cold weather. Oh dear. -10. But we're off. We're on a little ferry that says hats or something. We left Stockholm promptly and without fuss. So let's converse. Oh, there's a lady. Greetings, madam. Yes. Pray tell me about Helsinki. Did you know one can travel aboard the passenger train from Helsinki to Tromsø? I don't want Tromsø. We want Moscow, really. We're heading for Moscow. Who cares? Some buyers will pay well for pocket altimeters from Moscow. Very good. Very good. Okay, well, let's leave that. I'm bored. It's Tromsø. Maybe I should have asked him more. So we're on the Baltic ferry. We're getting to Helsinki. The ferry left Stockholm's terminal and cut out into the Baltic Sea for the short crossing to Helsinki. I feasted on herring and small battered fish. Let's do that. While Monsieur Fogg studied a Russian newspaper he found in the crew quarters. I do not think he could understand a word of it, but the pictures appeared to entertain him. We docked at Helsinki in the early evening and disembarked. So the plan is to go there. Arrives Tuesday. It's Saturday. Right. Tomorrow. Right, we're having it. 9 AM. Tomorrow. We're going. Tomorrow at 9 AM. I haven't got much money. Can I sell anything? Copy of Finnish mythological epic. Oh, American train routes. Come on. We want the Ushanka? Maybe? We might need that going across the Atlantic. I think we're okay. I think we're fine there. I could get another suitcase. Right, we're doing that. We're doing that. That's good. We've got less than £1,000. Now this is American train routes. Money has to last all the way around. Oh dear. But the plan is St. Petersburg tomorrow. 9 AM, okay? 9 AM. Come on, let's make sure we get on it. 9 AM. We don't want to be going out or anything. We've not got much money. 805. In the lobby of our little hotel there were 15 different varieties of vodka, flavoured with various herbs and berries. They both sound disgusting. Oh, try licorice. Sounds better than strawberry. I found it sweet and dark and utterly beguiling. I awoke, as they say, somewhere else. Staggered back to Monsieur Fogg in time for his morning ablutions, but with a splitting headache and another unopened bottle under the arm. Yes, I know they're running low, but we're departing. We're heading off. Okay, it's day 13. We're going. 3 suitcases. Yep, that's fine. The Ushanka should make things easier. There we go. Keep his head warm. Need to look after him, don't we? We boarded the ferry for the short journey to St. Petersburg. We can earn a little spending money through selling some of our possessions. Really? I don't want to. I'm quite happy with that. Let's have a look at the news. Berlin railwayman locks up incognito dignitary. Oh yes, that might be somebody we know. The journey along the Baltic was plagued by ice-fingered winds, as though Russia wished to warn us in advance of the coldness of our welcome. I stayed at the rail and watched as the world rolled by, wondering what challenges and what wonders lay ahead in this direction, heading towards the very roof of the world. So the plan is to get to Moscow from here. Let's go to the market. Oh, a large market with a grand department store. Now, I haven't got much money, so I've got... What have we got here? This is part of the Russian gentleman's wardrobe. Heavy storm, Englishman's wardrobe, cold climate. I don't think we're really going. We're really going to stay in the cold areas. I'm on fine form, but we must make haste. There's nothing we can do, so we pass the night here. Okay. So, there you go. So, we're in St. Petersburg. We're hoping to get to Moscow and then across Russia. I'm going to leave it there for this episode. I hope you enjoy it. Give me a thumbs up, thumbs down. Let me know if you are enjoying it. Let me know if you like this game. And I might do more like this, or maybe even another series, or we'll see. I've been Bad Blast. I'll see you next time.